Good evening. I'm your news anchor, Benjamin Smith. We have breaking news in the realm of religion. Religious scholars have claimed that they have discovered Jesus of Nazareth. Now, I'm not going to insult your intelligence saying they discovered the physical body of Jesus, or bones for that matter. No. They have, through religious research dubbed the First Quest, have come to compile a snapshot of this historical man that has come to be known as Jesus Christ. Mr. Har, a religious scholar, has reported that the First Quest was created to discover Jesus by historical research, by the constraints of dogmatic considerations and ecclesiastical control. It states that Ramirez wrote that the gospel were records of early Christian faith, not actual history, proposing a fundamental distinction between the Jesus of history and the Christ of faith. The First Quest is set out to distinguish that Jesus Christ was just a man. Har reports belief in the God-man Jesus allows for and even demands critical historical inquiry. He iterates that while historical Jesus studies cannot validate our faith, the results of research can call faith into question. This is the purpose for the First Quest, to ensure that the historical Jesus was not a made-up persona. Religious scholars went about the discovery through four different approaches. Mr. Chris Blumberg, reports that the first approach is from rationalists and mythologizers alike are determining that Jesus of history was a mere man, shorn of any miracle working abilities or divine nature, even though they differ as to how to explain the miracle stories in the Gospels. Mr. Blumberg continues through another approach with the Romantics, most notably the French Catholic Ernest Renan, portrayed Jesus as a constantly gentle teacher of love, beauty, and joy who offered compelling moral precepts for his people. 19th century old liberals, spearheaded by Adolf von Harnack, promoted a Jesus who fit in with their beliefs in the social progress and moral revolution. Jesus was a very great ethical teacher who would stress the fatherhood of God, the brotherhood of all humanity, the infinite value of a person's soul, and a higher righteousness by the way of love. Blumberg continues. This first quest to discover Jesus is out to prove that he was just a person that sparked a revolution in his country and was not of divine origin or purpose. The quest did its best to separate the faith aspect and divinity from Jesus. Chris Blumberg concludes the commonplace of the various historical Jesus quests that one must separate the Christ of faith from the Jesus of history is in fact a chimera. The only Jesus historians, or anyone else, will ever have access to, through the Bible or through all other relevant historical sources, will be the remembered Jesus, the figure as he appeared and was recalled by his followers and others. The argument that Jesus was a man that had a mission and failed is sure to spark controversy among the religious sectors. The fact remains that this is a crucial evidence for Christianity. Mr. Stephen Har reports that historical Jesus studies may yet prove to be a catalyst that helps our church to be renewed in fresh and creative ways in our thinking, our praying, our quest, our living, and not least in our attempts to address the question of who Jesus was and is. This first quest to set out who Jesus truly is will pave the way for advanced religious studies that may even come to deeper revelations in the identity of the man known as Jesus Christ. As always, it is a pleasure to share groundbreaking news with you. From the Archaeological Research Company, I'm Benjamin Smith. Have a blessed night.